What is up, you guys? Josh and Haley here. This morning we actually went to our local flea market to try to buy some stuff that we could flip online for a profit, and we almost left the flea market. Went through like 1.5 rows without really finding anything, but then we hit 2 pretty solid tables and picked up a good amount of inventory from those. We're gonna jump into some flea market footage real fast as Mose continues to tear up his toy here, and then we're gonna come back to the warehouse because we have 7 or 8 things going out that we sold on eBay yesterday, and that's like
big.
That is
huge.
big.
Our
That's
eBay
big.
store has been dead, so
we're excited to get it back on track. How much are your shirts?
Most of them are $2, man. I'm trying to keep them low.
alright, how much is your
Oh yeah, Disney parks. Oh, cool. See any hats?
And that's a cool, like, Indiana Pacers
Yeah.
hat.
That's cool.
Tie-dye.
So I got do this Adidas, this one, Tower of Terror, Billionaire Boys Club. So,
That's a pretty good one.
yeah. It's probably like a parking lot bootleg, but it's still,
Yeah, it's like one of those parking lot bootlegs.
yeah, it's still cool though.
With that and that.
Dolphin,
It's a...
What's that, 35 for the
NFL Pro Line starter.
20 for that, so just 50 straight up.
That's super cool.
I'll take 5 off of that.
Little starter hood on the back. I don't know what to.
Oh, yeah, I know nothing. I mean, do they usually have stitching that's connected like that?
Usually no. Yeah, that's probably a good sign they're fake.
Yeah.
North Face hoodie. That's kind of cool.
Yes. Here's the charger here. Just plug this into your regular box and then put the...
I don't know what you put in there, but it looks old.
55, and that's pretty much me giving you these good shirts here for like $4 or $5.
Yeah, 55 is great. Yeah. Ed Hardy. That's really cool. What do you want for this? It's got a couple little stains on front.
$8 whole dollars.
$8 whole dollars.
$8.
So I was not able to find an exact sold comp for this hoodie, but on eBay there's actually been 323 Ed Hardy hoodies that have sold in the last 90 days, all in used condition, and some of them have actually sold for over $100. So I don't know exactly how much this one is worth, but if we can get those stains out, I think we could pretty easily get at least $50 for it, if not even more. So I'd put us at 63. You get $40 on you?
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, thank you. We appreciate the deal.
And that, and then that.
Yep. That's it.
I don't sell out here often, but if y'all ever see me, I'll just let the stuff go. So
I appreciate it,
stop
man.
by.
We were literally about to go back to the car because there
it's kinda...
wasn't anything out here. So
There it goes, man. All right, well,
Good luck.
Happy picking.
finding at least one small batch of stuff motivates me to keep looking.
Yeah.
Oh my good morning. I was just thinking about you today.
Hello.
Look. 1, 2, 3,
Got some
4,
Brooks.
5, 6 or somewhere.
Yeah, there's one right
Yeah,
there.
these are good.
6.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Those American
4,
flag
5.
Converse.
Yeah, those are cool. So are these.
You got a lot of shoes today.
I was at auction.
You went to an auction? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, let's start making a pile.
Yeah. I was just, I got up from this auction. It was not easy.
This is your pile. This whole thing. Right?
Yeah.
If you're interested this and this, I give all the game, everything shoot with the $200.
$200
You
for...
can be there, all these.
That is a lot. Let's see.
No, that's cheap.
Yeah, I just
I
got
sell for $5 each, 10, 20, 30, 40. And I sell for all this one game. Hello, I got game, I got everything here. All this for I let you have with the shoot. With the shoes.
I don't think we can pass that deal up, Josh.
The only reason I was hesitant on this deal was that I didn't know if I wanted everything she was offering, like the Wii Fit board and the PlayStation 3, but I went back and looked at some more shoes and added one more pair and then offered her this. $220?
Okay, I'll take it.
$220? Okay.
That's a deal.
That is a deal. That is a deal. Here, $225.
Okay.
There you go.
You won't be sorry, I promise. You
I don't know.
understand?
I'm not sorry at all. Not at all.
1, 2 pair, you can say pay off for this.
We have never been sorry with any of your
Yeah.
deals ever.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Steven.
great. That's great. Hey, what's up, man?
Or his help for this is 60, I can help for this is like 70.
If you
Or
can get
maybe
60 for this
100
Wii Fit board, I will leave it with you. Because
think
honestly,
about
I'm not even
No,
going
the
to sell
whole
this.
thing.
Whole
The
thing, you-
Oh, whole thing. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get 60 for that.
Yeah, everything.
Steven, you want a Wii Fit board?
I'm good.
I'm not going to
I
sell
was
it.
just looking at that. I was seeing that PS2 is the backward one.
This lady, Miss Petra, is always incredibly nice to us at the flea market, and in this moment, she looked at Haley and then looked back at me and gave us this motherly piece of advice. Thank you
did
so
a good
much.
job, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Don't screw up.
Don't screw it up. Okay.
If you do, I might have to karate chop you.
Karate chop.
I would deserve it. If I screw this up, I would deserve a good karate chopping. We appreciate you. All right.
My new way of putting things in the car.
Which is supreme. Much better than the last way.
Look at there.
That's crazy. We were literally about to leave
We were
right
seriously
before we
about to
found
leave.
that one
we were
table.
like, this is like really bad because we went through the first row and didn't find anything.
Shout out Miss Petra. We need to pay up next time we get stuff for her.
Yes, we do.
I was just assuming that the video games didn't work, especially the PlayStation. Like, it just looked a little rough. So I had to factor that in when paying, but still a great deal. Trying out a new breakfast place today, Eggs Up Grill. Check it out.
The travel aspect of it. First item of the day is in the K bin, and it is this Build-A-Bear. Now, I don't pick up every Build-A-Bear I see anymore because they're usually not worth a ton, but I think we got this one at the bins. We'll get it in a huge bag or so, and it'll be
bag.
like $1.50 for like 20 of them. So we have very little into him. And he sold for $8 plus shipping. Next up is from a viewer, shout out Thomas. Let's see. And it is this Coogee t-shirt. Josh, I am not sure where we got this or how much we paid for it or anything.
I usually have a pretty good memory when it comes to stuff, but a lot of this stuff that's selling today is fairly old in our store. And I have no idea where we got that from. But generally, we're not going to pay more than like $5 for something like that. Usually, t-shirts at Goodwill are $1.50, so somewhere between $2 and $5 for this one.
That's a good guess. And it sold for $19.99 plus shipping.
The next time going out sold to another viewer named Samantha from Beaverton, Oregon. I think it sold to maybe her boyfriend or husband or something. They said they've been watching the channel for a while and they've been looking for something to buy to support us. And in our last video, they saw us pick up this super cool vintage Detroit Red Wings flag. We got it at the Goodwill bins. Probably paid about $2 for it. And on something like this, it's pretty difficult to determine the value. So I just threw it up for, I think, $29 plus shipping.
For $29 plus shipping.
Yeah, $29 plus shipping, and it sold in a couple hours. Listed it yesterday, sold yesterday. So Samantha from Beaverton, Oregon, thank you and your significant other for the support. Next up is a pair of Brooks running shoes. I think they're right over here. And I actually thought these were the ones we picked up in our last video as well, because I got this exact pair, like the Goodwill, the regular Goodwill. These are older. We've had them listed for a while, but we did pick up another pair of these yesterday. I thought it was funny that like right when we bought the new pair, the old pair sold. So we're just replacing them in the
I think we
inventory.
might have gotten these at the bins or something like that. But they sold for $42 plus shipping.
Nice.
Next up is in the U bin, and it is right here. This is a men's sweater vest, like a button-up. The brand is Robert Talbot, made in Italy, and this was 100% merino wool. And it sold for $16 plus shipping. We got this at a pretty cheap thrift store, so we may have like $2 or $3 into it.
Next up is a t-shirt over in the Q bin. If you guys remember, we rearranged our bins, like combined stuff, but we did not keep the order at all. So it can be sometimes hard to find the letter, but this shirt is in the Q bin right here. I think it's right on top. Is it the white one?
Yes, it's the AOP Patriotic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm gonna open up to make sure, but we got this in a bundle from Daily Refinement. We paid about $15 for it, and it sold for $30 plus shipping.
Next up is a pair that Josh just got at the bins like 2 days ago, and it's a pair of Hoka's, our bread and butter brand that we always pick up. These are pretty beat, but we all know that Hoka's sell, and they sell really quickly. And these sold for $25 plus shipping. We probably have maybe $2 into them. Next up is in the F bin. It is right here. So this is a Monster High doll. Picked this up at the bins on half price day. It is very lightweight, so we have probably less than $1 into it. Monster High is a good like brand to look out for. I'm not really I don't really know a lot about it, but when I did look this Centaur piece up, it was going for relatively good money, and it sold for $17 plus shipping.
Next time going out is another viewer sale that sold to a viewer named Jacob from what, Wayland, Michigan?
Yes,
is that right?
I think
Wayland,
so.
Michigan. It's over here in the G bin. I think it's this hat right on top, this Florida Marlins little 950 snapback. We've had this listed for a while, I think, but it did sell for fairly decent money. We usually pay about $1 or $2 for our hats, and this one sold for $13.25 plus shipping. So Jacob, we appreciate the support, man. Next order is a pair of FootJoy golf shoes. We've actually had these listed for a while. They're down here. I think these are the right ones. FootJoy, brown, black, and white. They're in good shape. Even the spikes on the bottom are in good shape, but they just still took a while to sell. FootJoy is not quite as good as it used to be, but these sold over on Poshmark for $20 plus shipping. Buyer always pays shipping on Poshmark, so after fees we're gonna make 16 bucks on these, and we probably paid $6.50, so not too bad. So looking at everything we have to ship out today, I don't think anything's going to be incredibly difficult. I mean, we've got 3 pairs of shoes. These are all going to go in some priority mail shoe boxes. For hats, like especially like this, we usually use 8x8x4 boxes. We used to use 8x6x4, but when you have these flat bill hats, it just gets kind of constrained in there, so we switched to 8x8x4. Obviously all the clothes are going to get put in poly mailers. We'll probably just shove this dinosaur in a big poly mailer as well. This is definitely going to get boxed up. The only thing that's going to give us kind of a wrench in the gears here, I guess, is going to be this Detroit flag, and that's because it has these wooden dowels that run through the top, and these dowels are going to be too long to ship with USPS priority mail. You could, but it's going to be very expensive. So I'm probably going to roll this up and put it in one of these golf club boxes, cut it down to the appropriate size, and then probably ship with UPS ground. So here's the Detroit flag boxed up. It ended up being 2 pounds and 33 by 5 by 5. So when we put that information into eBay, you can see USPS priority mail is going to cost us $27.29, which is absolutely bonkers. So we're going to go down here and use UPS ground, and that's only going to cost us $11.35. Ever since the Postal Service implemented the new rules on the length restrictions on packages, we have yet to find one that is cheaper to ship priority than UPS ground. So anytime we have a golf club or a baseball bat or something like this, UPS ground has always been the way to go. I'm not going to go over everything we got at the flea market today because you guys probably saw it all in the video, but you know we got a Nintendo Wii, and every time we get a Nintendo Wii, we've got to plug it in to see if there's any hidden games inside. That's usually where our big money makers are on these units. So let's see what we got today. Here we go, folks. Moment of truth. I hear some whirring. Oh.
Ooh! Just Dance 2.
I don't think that's worth a lot of money. Maybe a couple bucks. I was hoping for a Mario Kart or maybe even a Nintendo GameCube game.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Found a couple of those before, but Just Dance 2, we'll take it. Free game.
Is that Moses?
Mose, is that yours?
I think that's inventory.
Is that inventory or is that toys?
Mose!
I guess it's toys now.
Look at all that stuff hanging on the side of his mouth.
What do you have to say for yourself? Oh yeah, it's all
his mouth.
It's all stuck in his. I will say that when I was looking at this PlayStation 3, I think there is an expensive version that has 4 USB ports on the front. I don't know why it's expensive, but that one actually is worth like, I think like 150 bucks or something crazy. This is probably a regular one, and it looks to be in a little rough shape, so it might be worth, I don't know, $30 to $50 or something like that, but I figured I'd just throw it in the bundle. We got the Wii Fit board, which I'm just gonna donate that to a thrift store. It is not worth selling at all. And we did pick up all that cool clothing from that guy, the first table we found. Like, I don't think anything was actually vintage, but it was some pretty cool stuff for sure.
A lot of cool stuff.
I've also got a pretty exciting announcement. I think we got another batch of our merch in. We were going to get some more Support Your Friends shirts, but I was like, you know, we're getting into the end of the summer, the beginning of fall. Maybe we should go ahead and do hoodies instead of t-shirts. And I wanted to do something slightly different. All of our merch in the past has been fairly like bland. It's been like gray and black or black and white, or, you know, not really much color. So I reached out to our local screen printing company and we worked up a design that I'm pretty happy with. This is the new Support Your Friends hoodie version 3.0 or whatever version we're on now. And this is going to be our merch drop for fall 2022. It's pretty cool. It's got like the multicolor, like blue and whatever this is, like an orange, like kind of mixed together a little bit. I really like how they turned out. We have 3 small, 5 medium, 15 large, 15 extra large, 15 2 extra large, 10 3XL, 2 4XL, and 1 5XL. So that was the smallest batch I could order and still get like the bulk discount. So if we sell out all that stuff, we can order more, but that's what we are starting with. So if you guys want to grab one of these for yourself or for a friend or family member, you can head to shophairytornado.com, link in the description, and pick one up. We're going to be selling these for $40 plus shipping. Haley, do you have anything else to add to today's video? No. Mose, do you have anything else to add to today's video? He said no.